First up, we've got 5 volatile imps. I presume they're just the ones that explode. So throw your shield at it. Let's have a slowing trap. We won't actually need to tank them. They should just explode. So let's have a slowing trap just at the door and bring them back around into the door. Just here.
Slowing trap over here on the ground. I'll bring it towards them first.
Yeah, sure. They should start exploding shortly after they've taken damage. So
Alright, yeet.
let's go. If they come near you, just take the hit. Alright, maybe they're a different one. So let's just have them tanked and kill them. Just keep them out of the group.
That spell isn't ready yet.
No one died.
Alright, what do we got? This ball. Presume the Painbringers do that fire thing.
Should we nuke the mage maybe? Or?
Yeah, kill the mage. It will mine. It'll do something. Polymorph people. Glom, can you tank the mage? And then the other tanks grab the other stuff.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
I can't cast that.
Just come back if you can, Glom.
Is it a
giant
pack?
eye.
Beholder's coming.
It's good. There's the polymorph.
Wow.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Watch the whirlwind.
That's an impressive buff on the Painbringer.
Yeah, can't spell steal that.
Which way do you need to go?
Right.
Yeah, up the ramp.
Let's pull those two.
Just run into them, eh?
Okay. All right.
Oh, hang
Sounds
on,
good.
Pat.
Everyone, stay hard. Oh, let's pull them back.
Wait for the dog.
Get the dog.
We
No,
can
don't
go
go
in
there.
after
Loot the dog.
fight.
Yep, skin the dogs.
I can't skin anymore.
These guys, you gotta do holy damage from like 1,000 HP or some shit.
What do you do instead of skin now then?
I enchant.
Yeah, you do. Such a clever bear.
I leather work and enchant.
Have you actually enchanted anything yet?
My rings?
Only holy damage.
That's still recharging.
Hit him with holy. Yep. Curse or paladins dispel everything and major. Paladins, that's all you. All of you.
I can't cast that.
Poor Srirachi.
Was there a table?
There
There
was
was
one,
one
but it
earlier.
probably went pretty quick, I think.
God damn it. Thank you.
That's still recharging. That spell
Cleanse the paladins if we can.
recharging. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. That spell. I can't cast that.
Just having a drink if Vic and Glom want to get them. After the table, maybe.
Is this the boss?
No, this is the trash.
After
Yeah,
this is the boss.
The boss is behind.
Oh wow.
Holy damage. Any smart spec priests? That was disappointing. Oh, alright. So everyone's read this boss strat, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And
So
we're gonna-
Revs, I'm not sure if you have any thoughts, but the way I've seen it done before is just the hunter MDs while we all get our line of sight and they feign death so we can run in. Do you guys do that?
We don't, but we're quite caster heavy, so it's generally you do either or, right? Caster heavy, you just kind of precast on them, and then melee heavy, you run in. I think with our comp, you could probably just precast on it.
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
But essentially, the boss is facing us, so he needs to be distracted and face the other way.
Alright,
We don't have
let's
rogue.
get Drew's.
Oh, we don't have a rogue. Lol.
So otherwise, the other way I've seen it is a hunter, we can all be out of line of sight, a hunter pulls and feigns death straight away, and then it resets and we can run in.
Yeah, you might want to do that. You got to auto shot, and you got to feign death while the auto shot's on its way before it hits the boss, and then it will reset.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it, apparently.
That means I need to not use my feign death macro.
And then if everyone else tries to get out of line of sight. But you want to do that, he only is dead for like 30 seconds, right? So I don't know if you want to explain the positioning and all that first.
Yeah, we will. Just trying to find the rogue. Alright, so we got the door where we're standing, so everyone will just be, I don't have any, I've got a couple of flips. I have the raid standing about there. Melee, see that purple circle? That's the range of darkness. You have to be out of that purple area when darkness is called. I was going to have Penny calling that, but he's obviously not here. If any other... Or Bo, can you call that? Because you'll be focusing the boss anyway.
Call what if anyone's in the circle?
No, darkness. The
Oh,
timer,
yep.
timer for darkness.
Cool, cool.
Because you'll be needing to master spell that anyway. We will have Vic picking up the far... No, what are we doing? Vic's picking up the big guys. So Vic will pick up the Void Sentinels, Ant will pick up the far mobs, and
Yeah,
Glommy will pick up the
sweet.
close mobs. Healers, watch your threat as those mobs come in.
I'm thinking just at least to start with those sentinels, not the sentinels, the little dudes that I'm going to be getting. when they come in, I'll probably shield them and maybe tank them away for like one consecrate's duration just to build up a bit of threat and then pull them over. Because otherwise, if I just shield them and wait for them to come over, like, they'll fucking probably start going for healers and shit.
I want you to shield them, and then, like, I don't want you running over there to get them. I want you sort of getting them halfway through.
Yep.
And I need Moose. Can you go with Ant to make sure you can spell that caster on the far side?
Yeah.
They spawn every 30 seconds, so counterspell should be good. Do you have improved counterspell?
No.
Alright, Grouse, do you have improved counterspell?
I think so. I got a 24-second cooldown.
Yeah, it's the one that silences, though. That's what I'm after.
I expect silence for this, but that's like 45-second cooldown.
Yeah, that's alright. Only use your silence if there's the Fell Mages sitting on the darkness.
Yep.
Glom will get the ones coming in the door behind us, a couple of swipes, and then run them into the melee. So whenever the darkness isn't up, I want all mobs moved to melee to cleave down. Warlocks are seeding off the mobs, so it damages Muru.
Miru doesn't need to be tanked in this phase, does he?
No. There's no threat table. You just got to damage him, but you want to be picking up the mobs, dragging them in. The idea is we have to kill the mobs before the next wave, that wave spawns. So with the big voids, kill one before the next one spawns. That's about 30 seconds. Range will focus the big voids because they do pulsating damage. To melee, so we'll just have Vic in there. Fist, if you can make sure you've got grounding totems whenever Vic is tanking a Void Sentinel. What else is there? I think that's about it. We'll give it a couple of pulls and see how we go.
Do you have a mage that's going to do the Novas?
No, so yeah, with the voids, once the big void sentinel dies, all the little ones come. Mages, you guys do Nova rotation, don't both use yours.
And you might want to make all the locks have assist. I don't know if they do.
Yeah, I just gave it to them. Thanks.
Sweet, nice. And they've got the macros for targeting and marking. You guys sorted
I
out
believe so, yep.
Boggers.
All right, see how we go. So I think there's is there 6 ads that spawn from the big guy?
Yeah, there's 6, yeah. 6 or 5.
Something like that, but they die really fast.
They die pretty quick, yeah. There's 3 and 3 humans.
Yep.
3 from down that corridor that we're seeing across, and 3 from where we're standing here.
All right, so we'll do on pull. We'll do a timer. I try to get. Can you take Driz off the wait list? He's not around. Tried to invite him, but he did not come.
Do we want Tommy or Merchant while Penny's away?
Yeah, let's get Tommy in. He's outside. Here's Tommy in Discord.
It says
He is. All right.
And Vic, you know you can spell reflect. Vic on disc.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, dude, can hear now.
Yeah,
so
no problem, man.
Yeah, dude. So it's really good threat. So you shouldn't really need the grounding, but it's good to have it in background. But you should be easily able to reflect with cooldowns. It doesn't cast that often, and it's a pretty long cast. So you'll probably be able to see it easy.
Yep.
But the sentinels, the big dudes, they hit fucking hard. So it's good if a lock can get a weakness up. So you might want to assign that, and then try depending on how your threat goes, but try to get a demo off on it, because they do hit pretty hard.
I'm pretty meat heavy now anyway, so
Yeah, sweet. And then, yeah, sweet, that's it.
I'll just add as well. So melee, melee cleave off the mages. Try and avoid cleave the berserkers, but try and avoid sort of pulling aggro on the berserkers. And stun as much as possible. So stunning the berserkers is really beneficial as well.
Is it better to wait until they get that flurry or whatever to stun them?
Yeah, that's right. So as well, and we should have a counterspell sort of assignment to the far side and the close side. So it should be a mage to range counterspell the fireballs, and then enhancement shamans to do the
Or have
when they're close in.
Range shamans do the one behind it, like where Glommy picks up.
Yeah, because the mages don't melee hard, but their fireballs hurt a lot. So it's important to sort of kick and counterspell them.
Yeah.
Also, they get a buff which makes their fireballs instant. You need to purge or spell steal that.
Do you think it's worth me going pretty mid-heavy gear revs for getting the little dudes, or is it...
Yeah, I would go mid heavy.
I heard that block value helps, Sand, if you got...
Yeah, dude, block's good. And then resto shamans need to be interrupting as well.
Yep.
Like, especially the ones that come from where we're standing now. Those basically resto shamans can fucking eat those up. And then enhance can do the other side. And then, yeah, try those purges if you can, enhance.
Alright, I can't find... Is there anyone on the wait list that's actually there?
If you're melee, you should use that weak aura I just linked, if you're melee.
Yeah, for melee, it's critical that you don't get hit by that darkness.
Especially tanks. Like if it's a druid that gets hit, you're dead. It basically means you can't get healed, and you'll be tanking. You'll just die.
Perfect.
Just dodge, mate.
I'll dodge all fireballs.
Alright, so we will get shadow. So the mob will still spawn facing us once it respawns.
Yeah,
The idea of the misdirect is just to despawn it, so melee can get there.
Yeah, there's a couple of options, Kilo. We could do it on the other side, just because it will save time. But honestly, tonight's probably more about progression. It's not going to make much of a difference. So we could change that maybe after 10, 15 attempts.
Yeah, alright. We'll see how we go.
What do you mean we're killing him after 10?
Kill him on one, right?
One shot, isn't it?
I would probably recommend Kilo lusting as well on Paul.
Yeah, all the groups or...
Yeah,
just
at least your pumper groups, like your locks, your mages. So maybe your group 3 can not lust, but group 2, 1, 4, 5, definitely.
Yep. Alright, so group 3, hold yours. Yeah, full DPS on Maru for the first 45 seconds. Tanks, you guys got to pick up your humanoids pretty early. And then the big guy spawns at about 30 to 40 seconds from memory.
Let's do last second Paul, Kilo, rather than this one, because I think this will be a disaster.
Alright. So I'll do a pull timer. At the end of that timer is when I want all ranged DPS to have their spells in the air, similar to when we're killing scouts.
Am I going to do a feign death pull?
No.
Just another thing as well, are hunters trapping the humanoids or the sentinels?
We want hunter traps at the entrance here. I think it
No, I think you.
No, you don't.
Feet. Yeah.
You don't really. You don't want the humanoids slowed at all. You want the mages. Hunters don't need to do. They should be explosive trapping. They shouldn't be slow trapping. Mages can slow their stuff.
Mage slows with Blizzard and Novas. Anyway, let's have a look.
Let's do it.
And healers throw some damage out at the start too.
What's his aggro range like?
It's like kind of somewhere just in front of Revs now. So you can get
5,
quite close.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So everyone come stack close to the triangle star. Everyone out near the star.
He faces the door, so you want to be on the other side, melee. Otherwise you get parries.
Ads are up. Ads are killing healers. We need to interrupt on that mage at the back. You got to stay facing them, Glom, or you're just going to get dazed. Take all the ads into the melee.
I'm striking.
Douglas in 5.
Darkness, come out.
All melee out.
I was too close.
Oh yeah, and priests, you got to master spell those shadow fiends.
Yeah, it's dead.
Alright, so Glom, you got to start at the back, like where we come in. You got to pick those ads up straight away.
Yep.
What else was it? Just doing jobs.
That's alright, guys. It'll be the first wipe of many.
Well, we got them to 70%, so 30% each time. 4 tries. We good?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just stays at 70%, so we can just keep whittling it down.
Yeah, we want to tank all those ads, the humanoid ads, on Muru.
Yeah, I just don't want to drag him into because I'm quite mid heavy, so my spell power's down a fair bit. I just don't want to drag them in too early and have melee rip them off me.
Don't think they'll rip them off. Like if you get a couple of hits on you, your shield would have kept threat.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
They dual
With that
wield, so
many-
they hit you fast.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Just tank them straight on top of us.
Right.
It could be famous last words.
It's alright, if anyone dies, it'll be you, right?
Yeah, probably.
I think it is better for me to go halfway over to them to pick them up early too.
Yeah, like you can stand in where the melee are. Just don't be like all the way over the other side.
Yeah.
And then for oh, there's no Rogan here anyway, so I'll sunder, I guess.
Still working on getting a rogue.
And then for warlocks, when you're seeding, try and seed the ads rather than the boss, so that the boss takes damage. If that makes sense.
Just wait a minute for Drews to get here.
Can we take the moon off my head unless there's a specific reason why it's there? Thanks so much.
Alright, Triz, you in comms. Alright, Triz, what I want you to do is distract the boss and face him the other way. Do that at about 8 seconds left on the timer, and then we will get in there and rip him.
Just make sure everyone's in the room.
Would prefer people to be using flasks and oils and stuff. Don't necessarily worry about food right now. Otherwise it's going to be quite costly. Unless you got a ton of it. Distract. Oh, what happened? Go.
Oh,
Reset. Alright, everyone get in position then.
He's going to be facing the door.
do traps activate on him? I'm going to try it anyway. Lay a trap under him with O.
Can we try to get a Wizzy on the boss as well?
Yeah, I'll drop that at the start.
Go.
Go.
Alright, tanks, look for your ad. Healers, stop healing for a minute. Less than a
Ad's
minute.
coming. Sentinel in 5.
Get him in, Glow. Sentinels up behind the range group.
Darkness in 5.
Call off your pet.
Ad's about to spawn from the Sentinel.
Back onto boss.
More ads.
More Sentinel.
Onto boss, Mealy.
Dark in 5.
Alright, it's a bit more progress.
Progress?
Back, do it again. One of the groups did.
How did the locks go with the enslaving then? Did it work?